Who, what? Gary. Aaron? Gary. Yeah, what's here? I don't have my hearing aid.
Not me. I'm Adam. Adam here. My wife came down here.
See, I didn't forget it.
Sorry to hear about your brother. They say what happened, or heart. He didn't have any heart problems before.
I heard he had a little fibrillation thing going. No, it was a soccer Thursday night.
I bet.
2018. It's the first year they switched things. Oh, right.
Did you meet Gary?
Yeah. It was a shock when the
did
Texas A&M police,
yeah, my neighbor has a K16.
the sheriff, and the city of Bryant all showed up at his house
Wow.
to tell his wife.
We're going to get a recall notice on that 2018.
From what I understand.
Did you read it?
Yeah.
It's about that. No. Well, the fuel pump?
Yeah?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Yep, that's us.
Yep.
Yeah, did you read that about the fuel pump?
This phone is picking up everything we're saying
Yep.
here.
Oh, the audio's from
The audio.
here.
Plastic
And so what I do is I combine the audio with the
gas,
good
and then they
video
start
from
to
up
warp
there
and
when
stuff.
we get back, and it sounds like drones
And I
picking
also
it up,
read
but it's
something
not.
else on
Yeah,
them.
that drone's amazing,
The,
versatile, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
I call
it's
it
a little
stopper
bitty and it
bolt.
fits in the trunk real
There's
nice.
a bolt
Yeah.
on the 2018.
If the wind's not bad, I always put it up while we're waiting for people to show up, and then I
Anyway.
put it at the beginning.
Oh, that's
And you can hear us talking
bolt
what
in
we're
the
saying and
transmission
everything.
that breaks. And so, and they decided that well, they thought it was another problem, but then they traced it to the bolt. This is the bolt. That's what he said. I think there's a recall.
I know about the fuel pump.
Well, there's a bolt in the transmission. And they said it happened on the damage too. There'll be a recall on it. And they just discovered that it's the bolt in there. Now I look at it like this. I had a Berkman 650, and they have a cut off the gas, the thing comes back and it stops. Okay, and this thing when it comes back, it was breaking those
Back
bolts.
to anyway, got the
Then it wasn't going up the fuse.
Oh, here.
And so yeah, there was a fix on that side that really got broken. And that was my Berkman. I know what it was. Okay, well I that bike was experimental bike. I put cruise control on it, automotive cruise control on it, and all this stuff. And it was, yeah. But then I was, but being on that forum reading about different things.
Go down 90 instead of getting on the interstate.
So anyway, yeah, it's that website that talks about it. What is the name of that website? And they mostly talk about the older gold wings, you know, the 1500s.
I'm coming to your house to buy one next week. I said I'll be in Georgia or something. All right, I'm gonna tell my sister-in-law we'll be down to get that bike. I bought one.
Okay.
So he bought one down here, and then I bought one up in
Good,
Dallas.
how are you?
Just to ride, because we grew up in the Ozarks, riding on dirt roads and little bikes and big bikes. And
Oh,
first
okay.
one thing and another.
Oh, wow.
And he got back into it about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So I got one, we got one. We kept them a year.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. Put 18,000 miles on mine.
Yeah, wow.
And,
Good year.
The average speed was 82 mile an hour. I thought, I don't need that. I don't need that.
I started to say, yeah.
I don't
Those will
need
get
that.
you in trouble.
Because they're too much fun to ride. And I rode with the club a couple of times from here down. Had 6 or 7 of us one day went out to Park Road over here off 16. And I'm following 2 young guys who are just flying. And I'm like, okay. And I'm back close to the back. You know where that hill is? You come up like this, the road turns like this, and goes down and makes that sharp right. They stopped almost right in front of me. I damn near run over both of them. We got breakfast. I told them, I said, don't ever fucking do that again. Well, I didn't know where the road went. I said, buy a damn GPS. I know where the curves are 2 miles before I get there.
Yeah.
I damn near killed all 3 of us. They running 70 mile an hour and they shut down both of them bikes right there on the top of the hill. Where'd the road go? Dumbass, it's right where it's been for 40 years.
Didn't change.
No. Best hill on the road and you stopped on it. I dang near killed you. So I didn't ride with them much anymore. There's too much variety of capability in that group.
Right.
That guy in the front had 2 slick tires. He run 10 mile an hour faster than I would.
Yeah.
He could ride.
I didn't even bring my heated gear this morning.
I didn't either. I took it out and laid it on the workbench.
I just wasn't quite sure. I can always just unplug it and not use it, but
Well, I wasn't quite sure either. I put it in the saddlebag, but I didn't put it on.
yeah.
And
I
I
didn't put anything on my legs.
I didn't need it at all. But
It's a little stiffer.
yeah, well, I got my
1600 is comfortable, but it's
legs
still
on.
stiffer than that.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my neighbor and I rode.
That one got the selecting modes in it for driving, for rain or
rain
sport or
touring. Yeah, I'll just keep it.
yeah, BMW had that. I kept mine set on rain.
Oh, did
That
you?
way I didn't pull the front wheel off the ground by accident or spin the wheels by accident.
It's pretty quick. Yeah.
That sucker is, and he wants to go. It don't matter what gear you're in. And hell, I got 53 or 4 miles to the gallon out of mine. Yeah.
This is just more comfortable.
That one's more comfortable than that one.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Either one of them two.
What years are those?
mine's a 2010.
Yeah, so's mine.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought that thing. It had less than 8,000 miles on it when I bought it 2 years ago.
Yeah. What's it got on it now?
A little over 13.
Okay. Yeah, I just
I put 5,000 on mine since October when I put the tires on
Yeah.
November.
oh wow.
Well, they put a new battery in that thing when I bought it, but they put a El Cheapo battery in.
Yeah.
One time I came up to ride, nothing. But I keep a jumper battery.
I bought one of them dry cell batteries for mine. One of them expensive ones.
Yeah.
And I love it. I ain't
Well,
had a second. Even with the accident, that thing, it was no trouble.
That's what I put back in mine too.
Yeah.
Did you have to buy a different charger for it?
No,
No,
they're the
battery.
same. They just don't have.
Quicker chargers.
They kind of have a gel in there instead of water, and so there's no way to add
little bitty.
water.
You got a bunch of spacers you had to put in there to hold it still.
Okay.
Well, mine's the same size. It fit
Is
in
it?
there. I went to what is it? Battery Supply.
Battery Plus.
Batteries Plus, and they had one.
Where I ordered mine offline somewhere.
Yeah, they had one that fit right in there.
Yeah.
But only problem is, the one they had in there was it was a metric size, and the one they put back in there is SAE. So I had to remount the holes on the brackets that connects to the battery because they weren't big enough. But other than that, and it's a 2-year warranty, no questions asked.
Yeah.
If it dies, you take it back, they give you another one.
I was surprised at the weight of mine. Mine don't weigh nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only problem I had when they changed over to them is they cut down on the luggage size storage.
And then I think 2 years later they
put it back because everybody raised hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've noticed compared to my GS, I mean, you can pile all sorts of stuff on that one, but yeah, I've been kind of getting used to the side. You know, I've got some bags in there.
Well, that BMW, you can put a full face helmet in the side box. You can't one of these Gold Wings unless you buy one of the newer boxes.
Yeah.
They're big enough.
But yeah, I haven't been anywhere. I took it over a couple-day trip to Big Bend. That's the only place I've been on it. It was nice.
They're nice. You
Yeah.
set it on 85 on I-10, just
Utopia
drink
this
coffee and
morning?
go down the road.
Utopia?
Sounds good to me. Lost Maples.
Go to Las Maples Cafe in Utopia
Okay.
for breakfast.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then we'll swing out towards Lakey and back.
We'll
We
go.
got to get a picture to the lady.
Yeah.
Haven't done that yet.
thought you would have done that when you were out there. You didn't think about it.
I thought about it, but I didn't do it.
They got one in Lakey. Where at?
The
Motorcycle.
Bent
Bent rim, yeah.
yeah,
Motorcycle stop.
they're one of the sponsors.
Okay.
So if you buy anything, you get points also.
Yeah, so my only limits today, I need to be back to the Lotus about 1 o'clock. So if you guys are going to ride, I'll cut out.
That's about right.
Yeah, we should be back about then.
Yeah, my wife's got a
Take-
thing going, and I
just
got to get
over
the
an hour.
dog out of the
Just
house.
over an hour to get to breakfast, about 35, 40 minutes there.
Yeah.
Then around, and then an hour back when we start back.
If y'all come
About
straight
4
back,
hours.
Yeah,
Well,
we do.
we'll come back late.
you will.
Yeah, we won't.
I got a birthday party at 1 o'clock myself. I'm going to
Okay,
be late.
well, there you
for.
go.
Ah,
Already told the little girl, I said, look, I'm going to be late for your birthday. She said, okay, Teal, but come.
Well,
I said,
you're
okay.
there. Is a typical group for Saturday?
Huh?
More or less.
Well,
5 to 7.
We sometimes have more, sometimes have
We'll have
less.
a few more. Adam's coming, I guess. I mean, Dan.
Dan probably will come.
here.
He always gets here just
Somebody
before
else
time to
did
leave.
something, wasn't
Jerry,
it? Jerry.
if he shows up.
Yeah, and then maybe Brian, or what his name?
Brian, he's another one on the PCT.
I don't know if Jerry's heard from him or not.
And I forgot to call Mike to see what he was up to. And see if he's.
I don't know if I can quite go the DCT route yet.
I'm not ready. I had a couple of Can-Ams. My wife had one, and then I bought one because I thought it was cool, and then the shoulders didn't like the steering on it.
Yeah. Well, my brother-in-law, he had a NX 700 or
Yeah,
something.
that's a nice little
with a
bike.
DCT. He's
Yeah.
up in North Carolina, which is a great place. But I'm gonna stay with the standard.
They were giving them damn NXTs away when they were about 2 years out. They were. I mean, you could buy one for a third what they were supposed to cost new.
Really?
Yeah, nobody buy them.
It's a good little
New.
bike.
Well, it's new. Nobody knew anything about it. It's a scooter. It's not a bike.
Straight to voicemail on Mike.
Just because you don't shift gears, don't make it a scooter.
Mike?
Tell you,
Wilbur.
the engine in those things, though, you can rev limit. I mean,
probably won't be able to.
rev
Yeah,
Unless he's riding.
about 6,000.
No, he might be riding.
well, that's true.
He might not be able to answer his phone like I can while I'm
Yeah.
riding.
Tour it. If you're gonna ride it, just tour it. It's okay. But if you're gonna ride it like a sport bike, you need to get them RPMs up around 3,500. Then you've got the maneuverability,
Battery?
the
Yep.
stability that you're used to.
Yeah, okay.
I timed my boy's house over here when we come through town, Gray Forest, 4.5 minutes, doing all of the speed limit. Bastards.
I know, they would just reduce that, right? to
That
12.
mayor, she's nuts. Police department quit when she took over. They had to hire a whole new police department. Yeah.
Well, I thought they did that to keep that development out of there. I know, I see all these signs about the
They
development.
did that because people are hitting deer. The roads are for cars.
kitchen sink.
And to drink?
Electrolysis.
And your name?
Damn.
All right.
We were passing that
Is it
truck
just
and
the kitchen sink?
RV trailer in the corner.
Oh, sounds good. Yeah, that's
He
fine.
was water
yeah, it
tank. He
is.
was splashing water out. You see my bike go like this, right in the middle of the turn.